Oh my god. You'd think it would be easier. Yeah. I just feel bad because it's like I just like no, really, I just even if someone's name's pretty easy, I still mangle it. Like if it's like an English name, I still mangle it to like high heavens because I'm just really bad at everything when it comes to English and speaking and all that. Well, how is your day going, Koi? Well, it doesn't help that like sometimes people have the same spelling of a name, but they say it or pronounce it completely different, and then they get mad at you for not being able to pronounce it. And then you're going, "Oh, how do you say it?" And then they say it completely different way than how other people who use the same name says it, and you're like, "Huh?" It's like, "Wait, what?" Like there's like a couple people I know, and I'm like, they have this like almost exact same name, but they pronounce it completely different. Yeah, I saw that on Blue Sky, and a whole bunch of trains are down and stuff. Why am I going? I swear, monitoring my own stuff is difficult. Yeah, I saw that. I saw where people were standing like off on like on the side of a train track. I saw a picture of that from an article. Uh, that is just crazy. Okay, I'm hoping your guys' hospitals and stuff have backup like power and stuff to be taking care of people. Oh no, that's not good. And isn't it hot today in your country? Like like up in the like hundreds? Could be wrong about the temperature, but like yeah. Okay, that's sad. That sucks because there's some people who were like going to probably get a surgery that they've been waiting months to years for, and now it's gotten canceled because of this craziness. I wonder why the. Have they figured out or said why the outage happened? I still have no idea. Oh, great. Yeah. I hate when that happens. You're like, okay, why did it go out? I'd still worry about a lot of people who are like needing things electric wise that are like medically needed. Well, try to make sure to drink enough water and stuff and stay cool even though you don't have like air conditioning or a fan or any of that stuff. Just because you can die from heat. Even if it is 86 degrees, sometimes that's too hot for some people. I know that sounds kind of silly, but it's too hot for them because of medical conditions or health things. So just make sure you are taking care of yourself and family members. That is insane. Oh man. I wonder if the earthquake in Turkey had anything to do with it. Because there was an earthquake in Turkey sometime last night. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying because there was an earthquake in Turkey. I don't know if it was a really big one. I would have to look again. But I don't know if that would have done anything. Oh, that's good. I know this is crazy to say, but if you have neighbors or anything that you know are like elderly, make sure you check on them. I mean, I know it's like they're your neighbors, you don't really know them. Sometimes just check on them. That's all. Be a nice person. Be a good person. Even though sometimes I don't want to be a good person. Sometimes I don't want to be nice. Oh, good. Okay. Good, good, good. Because I always do worry about my neighbors, especially when the lights go out. Because like a month ago, we had a really bad storm. Lights didn't go out during the storm. They flickered. They flickered a lot. But like 2 days after the storm, all the lights where I live completely went out. Like out of the blue at like 1 in the morning. And I'm like, what happened? And the thing is, like, I was lucky. I had turned off my computer. I was getting ready to go to bed right when the lights all went out. And I was like, what happened? And then I was freaking out because it wasn't just like our apartment buildings, it was the entire like swath of area near my where I live that was completely out. So like a huge like square bit of my town where I live was completely without power. And I was like, "Oh my god." I was like, "What happened?" And I checked on the news and stuff, and they're like, we're like, we don't know what happened. And I'm like, great, thanks. So helpful. I mean, yes, it did take them about 4 hours to get it fixed, which is usually how long it does take them to get it fixed. But it's like, geez, crazy. But yeah, so outages are not good, and it could have been caused. Oh my god. Well, the fact that it's the whole country, I wonder. Let me check something real quick. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Let me check something here. Um, hmm. Huh, that might explain a lot too. Okay, so there was a sun flare that hit uh, the planet recently. When did it hit us? And that could have caused the power outage. Okay, that's not hopeful at all. Radio blackout. This is none. So was there not one today? Guess maybe not, but that could explain why power went out in your whole country, too. I'm just saying that could be a reason. That's not good. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why power can go out. So you just have to kind of keep all of it in like perspective, like in mind. Because you can have solar flares from the sun that can cause power outages because it's so powerful it messes with the what's it called, the electronics here on Earth, because it's kind of like what's it called, electric shock, words are hard, but yeah. I hope they do figure out what and tell you guys why it got, like, why most of the country and like a couple of countries around you ended up with no power, because that is weird. And I've been monitoring off and on. Ooh, I hope it's not a cyber attack. I hope it isn't, because that means somebody, some group of people was attacking a good amount of countries all at the same time. That seems kind of scary. I'm hoping that's not the case, because oh my gosh. But yeah, that is crazy. And I understand that maybe the electric, like wiring and stuff might be a little old. Maybe they need to update it. Maybe this is a sign that it's gotten too old and it needs to be updated. I don't know. Oh, okay. Oh boy. That's kind of scary. We're almost done with this. And we've only been streaming for Not even an hour yet. Jeez. We're working very hard at this. And I'm hoping everybody else on here, on TikTok, is having a good day and not having a power outage issue. Okay. However, no sooner has my surgical cards hunt hitched a ride on Alice on on onto Alice, they were entirely counted charged to a man. They climbed on her shoulders and blew the most outrageous uh, raspberry down until down upon me, and she was off into the distance. What thought I in in turn? Then it dawned on me. I forgot to remove the choker. Recovering power. They're still working on fixing where it's not. Trains and stuff probably won't be back on today, though. Hospitals only are doing urgent stuff, and the reason is that a very strong in the flow of power from the network has caused Spain to be disconnected. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Okay, it could be a cyber attack too. I don't want to fearmonger, of course, but that seems kind of odd that all of a sudden there's this very powerful power surge of power, and all of a sudden you guys are disconnected. That is odd, for sure. Well, thank you for letting me know that. That's just kind of scary all the way around. Well, I hope they figure out. Well, at least you have a team that can like get into there and like really take care of it. So I'm going to send all the good positive thoughts and feelings to you and your country and hope that they can figure out what's going on and get it fixed. And then I hope they can figure out how to make it so it can't happen again. I hope anyways, it's because sometimes I wish things would happen a certain way and it doesn't. So hopefully your team, your cyber team can like figure it out for sure. Six to 10 hours for everything to be back on. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. There's gonna be a whole bunch of yucky food in like grocery stores and stuff. Oh man, that stinks. And in people's houses, of course, too, because their fridges are not gonna have any power. Well, some people's fridges are not gonna have any power for that long, and that seems like a bad thing. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, that's just crazy. It's kind of like we haven't had this happen for a while here in the United States, but there was like three. Yeah, like just leave it alone. Don't touch any of your fridges because it will save the stuff if you don't have power. It will keep it cool as long a little bit longer. And I don't know, do you guys have ice chests like portable ice chests that you can put ice into that you can then put food into to keep it cool? Sorry, I don't know like I should be more worldly and know a whole bunch of stuff about other countries, but I don't know if other countries have coolers, like little like portable coolers that you put ice into to like take for picnics and going to the beach and stuff like that. Because we do, but I don't know if everybody else does. And I try not to assume that like every other country is like America. Because I know it's not. So that's why I'm going, do you guys have that? Okay. Well, I'm just saying if you do and it like you lose power again or whatever, maybe you should invest in some ice. I don't know if you guys get big bags of ice, and then just make sure to have the food taken care of, I guess. It's just a suggestion because that's what we do. Um, And like the other thing is like fill your bathtub up with water. I know that sounds weird, but that's what you do, like emergency do here. I don't know exactly what the emergency are for like what you do in emergencies for other countries. Mm. Maybe I do need to look into that. Because this makes me question all the things. Yeah, true. And it's not like people carry cash on them usually. The bad part is a lot of those stores are going to have to throw out a huge amount of that, their freezer and their produce and stuff too, or the stuff that goes into like fridges and stuff. They're going to have to throw that out because it's going to be bad. Imagine how much food that is going to be going bad today. Oh man. Or the next few days. Jeez. Well, let's hope they figure it out and make it so it can't happen again. Yeah, true. I'll be right